Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. It is a brisk morning again. 45 when I got up at 6:30 this morning. It is now going for what, 9 o'clock? 20 of 9. Video was edited last night. I just it's so damn cold I didn't want to go outside. So it is now up to a whopping 52 degrees. I don't know what the high is supposed to be today. Let's see if I can look here quick. 73, is it 73 or 75? 73 for the high today. Gee whiz. Brisk one for the final day of May. Oh, can you believe it? May is over. This is the last day of May. What the heck is going on? So, I didn't put the setup of the drive in the video yesterday. Hold on. I did not put the setup of the video, but I will be releasing it. So, what I was doing yesterday is this guy here, the Crucial 2 terabyte is connected via this 180 degree and a little straight shot. I did have a problem one time with the front facing camera with it telling me that my connection was too slow, but then after that everything worked really well. The microphone did connect, but it is tuned for the Pocket because I don't have the extra transmitter piece that connects to this to dial in settings. So I kind of have to play around with the audio, so I apologize it being low. Tenants just keep going in and out. I don't understand what they're doing this morning, driving back and forth, but anywho, I'm trying to make sure I don't keep everybody out of here off the videos. That way it's uniform for everybody. Did film Chuck's legs yesterday, but I was like, I'm not getting your face. He goes, that's fine, whatever. Because Mateo was looking so cute. He thought he had a treat for him. He just was doing puppy bags. So yeah, here's my conundrum, and this keeps revolving. I mean, I have the 2 microphones. I think connecting them to the different devices is not that difficult of a thing to do. Both of them are now set up for the iPhone, so that's fine. I can connect them at any time I need to. One thing that Mike did question with this setup is weather resistance. If it was raining out, is this drive safe? Tenant keeps going back and forth. Jeez, probably forgot something, I had to go back. But anyway, just frustrating. So I need to look into that a little bit more. I mean, I don't really plan on taking it out in a torrential downpour that way. But because even with the microphones being underneath my shirt, there's still, the chance of them getting wet and damaged, which I don't want to have happen. Even though they are covered with my Amazon warranty, I don't know. I really don't want to buy more microphones because I think it's just a waste. So I don't know. It's like that would have to be an extreme event that I would pick up. And I'm like on the fence. Like at this point, to pick up 2 microphones and another case, you're looking at about $270. That would be buying everything individually. You buy the whole kit for $350 plus tax. And then you have the transmitter if you ever needed it, which I could actually connect it to the Sony, but I don't think it needs it. And it's not like that camera is going to be used on a regular basis. Adventures, so I have a higher zoom, I can record, and if I do any more racing videos. And the performance of the last one is so crappy that I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, the first one did so well. And yeah, all the rigmarole that Brian and I went through, and getting Tim to go, and then getting rained out, and getting it all, and yeah, kind of annoying. Let me get puppy poos now. What? Come on, you gotta keep honking. I'm just filming you. I really don't know what this guy's doing. He's waiting for something? I don't know. All right, you gonna keep walking this time, Priya? Yeah? You already did your potties. So you're running through here is just for exercise. Come on. Yeah, the big truck. Come on. Come on. Come on. Show the internet your speed. You're just trotting today. What are you doing back there, buddy? I think I'm trying to keep up, man. You won't stop. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is another beautiful morning. Crisp air. Very, very cloudless, too. Holy crap. Quite a beautiful day. So Sunday is calling for crappy weather again, but Mike is off the entire weekend. He does have a concert tomorrow night, and we're trying to figure out what we can do that wouldn't, you know, make his legs hurt so he can go film a concert. I don't know if he plans on trying the Pocket 3. But yeah, that would be that'd be an interesting little deal if he does. He's a little concerned with trying to get in with it, but I know he wants to try. So so tomorrow we're trying to figure out a small adventure since Sunday's supposed to be crappy, and I do probably need to go back over to my mom's and trim. Need to trim the backyard today. It's not too bad considering the rain that we've gotten and whatnot. It didn't really overgrow this time around. So yeah, I know there's probably a confusing clip there about Lowe's. So the bird feeder hanging where it was on the storage shed, the bird seed's fallen down, and these bozos are eating all the bird seed off the ground, which we don't think is probably good for them. So we started talking about a shepherd's hook, and started looking online. Saw one at Hobby Lobby that was I didn't know what the price was, and I didn't know how tall it was. It said it was 71 inches, but I don't think they were counting. I think they were counting the whole thing, because Lowe's, it was actually listed as, I think, almost the same length, but they were counting in the ground, which is a good 8 inches difference. So we ended up getting a dual shepherd's hook. So we got one little bird feeder that has a base to catch the bird seed inside the fence, and the big one is outside the fence. And man, are the birds hitting the living daylights out of that. And then yeah, last night I swapped the umbrellas out. I put the rectangle umbrella in the off-center base, because the other one, the off-center one, actually keeps spinning away from me. For some reason, it's not staying in place, and it's kind of on a lean and whatnot. One day I'll have to worry about adjusting that and whatnot, so leveling it off, I think that's part of my problem. That's what was going on yesterday. I apologize, I didn't get into a lot of detail. And then we took them over to the duck pond and took them on a nice little walk around the ponds there. And that was all on iPhone ProRes 460, 4K 60 frames per second, with the microphone connected. So that was my first test with the Crucial. And the little mag rings are in Montgomery today, so they should be coming today. Even though I got a thing that if they don't show up by June 2nd, that I'll get a refund. But they should show up today. But like I said, I don't know how they're going to work because there's so little space for it to connect. I don't know if this is going to show it too well. You see the mag ring there? How much of it is above? And there's some on the side. Yeah, so there's not a lot to catch. And I don't know if they have magnets in them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually cut it without all the magnets falling out. I really don't want too much on the back of that drive. I thought about doing a Velcro strip, but that would be a problem because then it would be always on my case, and that would mess me up for putting MagSafe stuff on this case. And the magnet on this thing is actually, for an $8 case, is very strong. So when I hook it in the car, that thing doesn't move at all. I meant to review this case, but I threw everything away. So I could still look the listing up online and go over it. But I mean, it did say that it had strong magnets, and it does. Where are you going? Your brother's over here. Why are you being so belligerent this morning? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She's not belligerent. I'm a dog. I'm just doing doggy things. Yeah, he did, man. I don't think he's gotten in the video too much. All right. I'm debating. We'll see if we do a full lap or... Because he's walking okay. He's walking okay. I think she was chasing a bird. Or a chipmunk. Or a squirrel. Yeah, the ducks were hissing at us yesterday. I'm like, I'll throw you on my grill, buddy. I'll teach you to hiss at me. I wouldn't. It always just sounds funny. I would never hurt an animal like that. So last night I'm flipping through YouTube and came across a huge bunch of channels that are boycotting Insta360 and their anti-published practice that it's a sponsored video. breaking YouTube guidelines and federal trade commission laws. You know, and I commented on the one channel's, what is it, iPhoto? Right? Yeah, something like that. And I'm sitting there going, oh, this explains why, you know, everybody hyped up the Insta360 Flow, because it ended up being a piece of absolute garbage. The zoom lever, everything, it's just cheaply built. It's crappy the way it works. Yeah, because these people were kind of being forced to say lies about the product and not disclosing that they were sent the product. I don't know if it was that early, but I guess with the Insta3, the Ace Pro, and the X4, they were basically told not to say that it was a sponsored video, which is illegal. And they're getting a lot of negative feedback. I know Jeremy. Oh crap, I forget his last name, but he's basically boycotted him. He's like, nope, I can't work with you anymore. And some other ones that are, you know, pretty big are basically just all walking away from Insta360 sponsorships because they're practicing like, well, we're not going to do that anymore. It's like, it's too late. Your reputation's tainted, and we're not going to be with you. So I'm sure they're giving up some things, but basically free gifts is what they're giving. Now I have to say, all the stuff that I've been reviewing, I have paid for with my own money. I do not receive anything for free to review it. I find things, pick them out, and I'm trying to be a little more due diligent in you know, showing the rig and, you know, where I've come with it, and being upfront that other people have maybe shown me this and I've built it on my own as well. But I know a lot of you are interested in, you know, the editing process, which I'm still trying to figure out how to film that. I would basically have to do that with the MacBook and screen record. And I just haven't gotten, I mean, I think it's fairly simple. Basically throw the footage in, play through, cut out what's not needed, minor little, you know, exposure edits, and that's about it. Just, you know, it's pretty cut and dry and simple for me, and I'll do a lot of stuff. Do you want to get over it? Thank you. He's trying to like walk crossing me, cutting, and he's burning my knee with this stupid line. I'm trying to move his ass over. Sorry. All right, there we go. So there's the shepherd's hook, and it actually was on sale at Sam's Club or Lowe's. It was marked for 22 and got it for 18. And we got this plant here, which we scanned it. I forget what it said it was. And that one there. So got the patio decorated nicely. And like I said, I switched the umbrella, so now the straight umbrella is in the other base, because the other base just kept falling over since it didn't have the table helping it. So now it shouldn't, but you can see it's leaning pretty good. I need next year I'll level it up. At some point I'll get my enthusiasm and level it off. So, but yeah, that works. It doesn't really. It's wish it came back a little bit further for the grill, because it just barely covers it. But yeah, the idea was kind of block the morning sun like right now out a little bit. So, and that does have a lean on it, so if I wanted to, I could probably make it at least work for a sunny morning. So, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing out here? Gray cat. She's sniffing and rubbing on things. Yeah, when we switched things around, that stand was next to Terry's chair. We brought that out here because it's nothing really important. So, yeah, I'm loving our little setup here. Should have more meals out here, but it is what it is. All right. I gotta find some electrical tape though, because the birds keep landing on the. I was wondering what was pushing them down. The birds are landing on the damn spinners and pushing them down. So, but they've really hammered that big one. I'm gonna have to refill that one. I don't know if they're touching the little one yet or not. But so we got the 2 feeders out here and then one in the window on the front. So the birds are happy with us right now. Well, in the car it's a little hotter. So you might be wondering, well, where are you going, Kurt? Would it shock you if I told you we're doing another Sam's Club run? God. All right. I actually went into the tool shed. I wanted to get a socket, but I don't have the 10 millimeter in the long one. I don't know where the hell it went. So I do have a wrench on me now instead of using my Gerber. I'm afraid I'm going to start messing up the bolt. I basically got on their little app and sent me links to everything I need. And of course, none of it is cheap stuff. At least we don't need paper towels right now. So, you know what? I'm going to put that on feet too so I know the air's working. I'm trying to keep the camera cool because it is actually quite warm in here. Put some windows down. I have microphones. I can do with it. I think we're clear. Oh boy, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day though. It is just stunning outside right now. These guys are not working very many days. I mean, it's Friday. It's 10:15, and I don't see anybody there. I know Terry has a little bit of a concern with how congested that's going to make the road for us to get in and out. We may have to end up putting a light in down here. I don't know, but it is a little bit of a concern. Maybe it'll slow people down though, coming down this hill, because you're going downhill. It's 45, but it's very easy to go 50, 60 miles an hour down that hill if you're not paying attention. And that's what, ooh, they got that road closed. They close this road a couple times a year to work on something. I don't know what they're doing. All right, just Sam's Club, nothing else. And then back home. I mean, I'm going to keep my eyes out for anything that we may have forgotten. I told her, I said, keep your phone on. So she always has it on do not disturb. And I have questions and I don't get an answer back, and then I give up. Either I buy it and say, okay, well, if we, didn't need it, we have extra of it. If we did need it, yeah, I did good. Yeah. Stunning looking day outside. Maybe the puppies and I will head over to South again, take a little walk. Probably not the full 2 miles. We did a full lap at home. Enjoy that tomorrow. Right now we're aiming for Weiser 54 side because it's closer for me than going to the 42 side. I don't have to go near as far. I don't know. Is it 20-minute difference maybe? But it's not in the main trail. We kind of walked down by the lake that I kind of found for Mike and I, so we could get down there. And last time we were there, it was really shallow, and I don't believe the Pocket has gone there yet. I always like to see how videos are different when I switch over from different cameras. And I will be taking the big Sony along, so I have the zoom, like I said. It complements the vlog that I have, the ability to get in on things a little bit better. There's a bird or something that's out there, or something you can't see close, because most of the time it's just in video mode. I mean, hell, we did Wildwood. It worked out where that was the camera. And people at the bus stop are looking at me like I'm a nutcase, talking to myself in my car. There is one thing I've noticed with the hooking the drive up. Two things, actually. One, that drive is actually draining on your battery. So that's a little bit of a issue, considering it's definitely blocking the charging port and the MagSafe. Two is the drive has a tendency to it does kind of time itself out after a while of not being used, which is a good thing, because then that reduces the battery drain. So I haven't really played around to see how long it takes it to turn on, if it did turn off. So I gotta look at that. Hello, Mr. Officer. Well, last day of the month, yeah. They're out and about trying to figure out how they're gonna make their month. Even though they don't do that. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if any of you out there have, seen the Insta360 conspiracy of them trying to stop people from saying it's a sponsored video, and what your thoughts on it are. People can have their own opinions on it, but the simple fact is that it's illegal, especially in the United States and in most countries, to not divulge the information that this is a sponsored video, the product. And sponsored video, and this was a question I've had for a long time, it is classified as a sponsored video if they sent you the product for free to review, which then it's not a review. Even I guess it can be if they don't require you to send them the final video and give you any instructions on things to change. If it's your own honest opinion on something, it can be considered a review. So if they send you the device for free, so that's kind of like a monetary value. If they pay you, is the other one. There's a whole page on the Federal Trade Commission rules of sponsorship. So, like I said, none of my videos, small rig, had nothing to do. I bought that on my own. The Pocket I bought on my own. The Action I bought on my own. The Sony, everything I own, I bought on my own. The only reviews I ever did for anybody was Poetic. They sent me cases back in the day, and when I reached out to them for any other things, they basically told me no. So apparently they didn't care for my reviews. Because I mentioned that it didn't really work well with the the Galaxy screen, the screen protector. It was peeling it up. So, I mean, they sent me the case. They didn't tell me I had to send them any preview of the video. But I didn't give it the whole holy grail of cases review. Just keep that in mind. If anybody sends you anything, you have to divulge that this product was sent to you by said company, and you're supposed to not only say it verbally, but you're supposed to display it on the screen big enough that it is shown, and not for like 2 seconds. Probably I would say 7 to 10 seconds that this product was sent to you by such and such. I will say that I probably did not do that with Poetic back in the day because I was a little fuzzy on the whole situation. Hope that helps anybody out. I'm pretty sure these stands, these poles, I think they're cameras. They're trying to crack down on illegal turns at emergency turnarounds for authorized vehicles only. Not every one of them had them along here, but that's the 3rd out of 4 that did. I mean, these cameras are getting so tiny these days, and there's like a control box at the bottom of it. I'm almost guessing it's a motion-activated camera for anybody that turns around in there. It probably takes a picture of your license plate, and then they can send you a nice little fine in the mail. So if anybody has any insight on that, let me know. But I'm going to guess that they're little motion-censored cameras to capture license plates for people doing illegal U-turns in emergency authorized vehicle only turnabouts on the highways. Alrighty, here we go. I like to get my walk in while I'm here too, because I park really far away. I already reset the computer though, so when I come out I don't have to do it when I leave. Well, that was just about as expensive as I thought it was going to be. I did find the puppies some more chicken, even though they have, but overall I think we made out pretty good. Oh. Mic connection recording, high quality video, active track disabled. I see it's not supposed to do this. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. That was part of that update. I might just reset the camera altogether. Of course, now I can't disable it again. What the hell's this camera doing? Anywho, did find a nearly dead fern for $5. That was originally like $20. But I had to actually go to cashier for that. So. Alright, well, and my best win was the fact that I found bed sheets, the entire kit, twin size for the couch, for less than a fitted sheet at Walmart. $7.98 versus $9.98 for the entire set. And so I said something to her about it, and she's like, well, do they have anything for our bed? That I never, I sleep in once, 3 days a week. And they actually did. It was a $49 set down to like $19.98. Might have actually been better than that because I thought it was like $30 off. Might have been $59.98. All right, AC is on. I'm gonna put it back on feet so I can feel it for a little bit, but make our way home. Didn't bother getting us fountain drink because the trip home, the ice melts so fast, and the last time their drinks were so weak that once the ice melted, it was nasty. It was horrible. It just melts too fast in this weather. And according to my car, it's already 10 degrees hotter than it's supposed to get for the day. Overall, didn't make out too bad. I kind of verified everything that we were getting on our list with the app, and then went in and got it. The only thing I did not remember, but I did look at my list and go get, was our whipped cream, the spray. The doggies, she got one the other day, and the dogs were so excited. Priya loves whipped cream. I think most dogs do. So, but I put it in my apple pie coffee the other night with a little cinnamon sugar on top of it. Oh my goodness. In fact, I think I'm going to go home and make one of them. I didn't think it was going to take too much longer to get back down here, but I think I say this begrudgingly, I think we're okay. I did find a pack of chicken discounted. I think I mentioned that. I didn't get the real big one. I just got a smaller one this time. It's like 3 chicken breasts, and it was like $4.20 off. But we are good on puppy pads now, which we get the adult pads because they're bigger. I really was hoping they'd go on sale, but we've been here so many times, we're still running the month of June's or May's sales. I don't know what's coming out next month. Watch, they'll go on instant savings next month and I'll be kicking myself. But it's so much cheaper, 150 of them, and they're like what? They're I forget, they're like 2 feet by 3 feet long because they're for humans for 30 bucks. You go try to find them, the big ones at Walmart. They are like 100 of them, I think, was like more than almost double that. It is more than double that now. Because, you know, we're not having inflation, Mr. Biden. You delusional scumbag. Cat food, one thing of cat litter just to maintain. So every time I come in, just grab one. So I'm not sitting there, because it's 18 bucks a box. Good afternoon, everybody. It's, I'm going to say going for 4. Last time I looked, it was like 3:23 or something like that. I don't have my watch on me right now. I'm not sure why it's looking at the sky. That high. Alright, getting a little puppy walk here done. So they both already tinkled. They were doing really good, and then the lady at the end there that just got the new puppy, Priya, decided that she was going to chase it. I'm not sure if it's a boy or girl. Cute little, looks like a little lab. So we'll have to see what it turns into when it gets older. But yeah, I did just film a video on the Telson power grip. That should be, I'm going to try to get that out of the Sony. I used the RX10 for that one because it was the only thing I wasn't going to attempt to put on it. I didn't actually put any of the phones on it, but I did do like the grip for the phones that comes with it. So, yeah. What else? I made a playlist for all the racing events I've gone to. I didn't realize that September 28th will be 6 years ago that Brian and I went to Williams Grove. And boy, does this video show that it's 6 years old. That was shot on like the iPhone 10. It wasn't even before they went to the whole Pro thing. It was when they did the 8 and then they did the 10 with no home button on it. So that would have been pretty close to when it released, I would think. So, traffic still running up and down this road at 100 mile an hour. Hey, every time we come out, it's busy, busy, busy. Oh, yeah, so all 6 events, I believe. No, is it 5? So we have Williams Grove, we have Bloomsburg Fairgrounds, we have Clinton County, and yeah, 5. We have the 2 at Port Royal. The guys at Bloomsburg, the modifieds, the STSS series, they will be in Port Royal, which would be Mandy Pouch and her husband Mike. I can't think of his last name right now, but they will actually be there in October of this year. So it's like a 3-day event. Brian said Saturday would probably be the best if he can swing it for us to go, which, you know, depending what kind of job I have at that point. I'm waiting on Tim because he's supposed to be sending me a job referral for West Company today for my application. So the West Company's finally dropped their positions. I haven't seen anything from Indeed come through that, you know, the job has come out yet, which is kind of weird. Puppies have been hanging out on the patio. Terry's been cleaning bird cages. I did get a fern at the, I think I mentioned $5 fern. She's right now cutting all the dead out of it on the patio. So I figured, well, you know what? We haven't been out for a walk in a little bit. We're getting lackadaisical here with getting out on walks. That is a really cute shot, Priya. You hanging out in the weeds? I love the weed shots. She's not going to hold the pose from head on. But yeah, it's damn near a cloudless day here. And jet flying in the air over there. I do have the drive on the iPhone, just in case. He's out there pretty damn far though. You know, I'm watching back on both Bloomsburg and Clinton County. 2 really good tracks for the rig I built for doing 360. be a beautiful night to go up there and watch the races, but I'm not gonna, not tonight, unfortunately. Of course, if I plan it out, then it won't be a nice night, or if I do plan it out, it won't be a nice night, and it'll all wash out probably on me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've lucked out. Sunday, I think we really got lucky. Never did see those storms come through, and Mike had told me, he goes, Kurt, they're showing scattered. So they must have scattered because we never got wet. I mean, even on the way home, I really thought we were going to get wet on the way home. So anyhow, yeah, so all the races are now in a playlist. I did finally create May's playlist. I'll have to add today to it. There's already showing 31 videos. I think I accidentally grabbed that little short clip video I did from Port Royal with the Lucas late models of the crashes that I captured turn 3 and 4. I was really amazed the way they were running warm-ups. I thought for sure we were going to see someone tumble over and go over that wall, because they were flirting with that wall in warm-ups and in the heat races pretty severely. A couple guys got into it and cut tires, but that's as much as they did, which is good. You don't want to see these guys flipping because they're going too damn fast, and that's how drivers get hurt. You don't want to see that. But it does make for really cool videos. So I don't know if the vet didn't open today or not. All right, okay, Priya, I don't see any cars. We'll make our way over so you can go sniff your vet. Oh, she's happy now. She's a happy basset now. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. It's not a holiday or anything. They do run some strange freaking hours down here, though. It's all she wants to do every time we come down here. And if I don't let her once in a while, I'm being a cruel daddy. So she's going to keep going, but I know little man wants to pee on the concrete post. Oh, yeah. So it's been kind of a day. I really don't know what kind of day it's been, but it's just been. Got out to Sam's Club early, had salad for lunch. She made a spinach salad, so we didn't waste that. Gonna do nachos for dinner. I'm not sure, I think nacho salad is what we're gonna do. Sounds delicious. We gotta find something to watch. The hell did we end up watching last night? Oh, the Cinderella that was it. Terry was under the impression that it was new on Amazon. It's from 2021. It was a musical. It wasn't horrible because the music was updated. I thought they did it was watchable. It was bearable. I really didn't care. I was really hoping Minnie Driver was going to sing more because she really can sing. You know, Priya, we can't stand here forever. She goes, I'm not done sniffing the ground. Dogs. And she literally only did a couple lines in the very near the end of the song. It's like, that sucked. She's got a really beautiful voice. The dog would stay here all day if I'd let her. She just kept trying to pull me, and I don't want to go by the door. I don't know if they're open or not, and I don't really want to find out. Have someone come out and yell at me. Keep them on this side. So I don't know what we're going to get into tonight and what we're going to watch. I feel like we should find a movie to watch. I said something about an old movie last night, and we ended up watching something we've never seen before. So I'm going to go through the playlist because my Apple TV's got over 700 titles on it, so I think we should be able to find something. I suggested the Transformer movie with Mark Wahlberg, and she shot that down. I was like, other times you want to watch these movies? She goes, that's for you. No, you actually wanted to watch it. But anyhow, I keep seeing little clips from it, and it's like, forgot about that movie. Did I watch the original Transformers a couple weeks ago, I think? And to see if was it the original? Yeah. Did I watch it or did I just watch I don't remember. God, my brain. It's shot. It's so shot. You think it would be relaxed because I don't have to worry about, going to work right now, but I'm worried about not going to work right now. So I did do some financial things checking. So yeah, it's a significant increase in pay to go to West. Not real keen on the whole, your shift is, it's a rotating weekend shift and stuff. I mean, you're always on second, but your days, rotating days. I don't, and from the looks of it, Tim doesn't even know when he's going to have weekend off. That I can't work with that. I can't be like, oh, by the way, I have this day off, and then your mic's already got something going on. That's just poor planning, in my opinion. I'm going to find something wrong with any employer I go to. Of course, I'm so used to the whole, you have a 3-week schedule, and for the most part, that's what it was, you know. You knew, unless something came up that you had to make a change around with somebody, but you knew in advance, not last minute. Well, except when certain people would call off on a Saturday because they didn't think they had to work Saturdays like everybody else. All right, shooting on the iPhone with the 4K 60. So it scared me this morning when I hooked this thing back up, is the fact that it didn't show up right away. It actually converted it back over to 4K 30 ProRes. I had a tap 60 and then a USB showed up at the bottom. So, but I'm not using any mics right now. This is all phone audio. But boy, did that import fast. Considering how many clips I ran and how long they were, I plugged that drive in and it was like maybe 45 seconds and all of it was imported. So that read-write speed thing is really important. And my MagSafe rings did come and I clipped it down. So I'll have to show you later on. It's basically, it's very minimal. Very, very minimal. I actually mapped it out a different way, and when I cut off the top piece, I checked that and it fit the drive perfectly. So you get a little color science here. I'm pretty sure everything has stayed the same from when I had it before. So yeah, it's easy enough to hold. I mean, it adds a little bit of weight, but mounting it to something would be a challenge because it does add an extra phone thickness almost with that crucial drive on the back. Alright, just got the slow recording thing again, so that whole clip is probably jittery as all hell like yesterday's. So we're going to film another little clip here and see if it does it again to me, because it only did it once yesterday. There should be no speed issues with this system. Not sure how long it was, but I'm just going to keep on filming it for my own peace of mind. Probably go maybe close to a minute. Maybe it's the length of it? I don't know. It should not be an issue. I did clear the crucial drive today. I actually formatted it out with the MacBook. Easy pretty girl. Tayl's like, come on, let's walk. 44 seconds, 45 seconds. Oh, yes. Get a little sky here. Just doing some testing. We're almost to a minute. Let's see if it gives me slow recording thing again. Okay, that time it did not. Now, the first clip I ran yesterday was on the front-facing camera. Now, I know it's not stabilized, and it's a little jittery, and I apologize, but I just want to see if... I mean, it did it with the back camera now, too. I wonder if it's just that first clip. I just need to get it out of the way, and then it realizes how fast the unit is.